What is up, my dudes? Daniel John here, back again with my branded Bestial deck profile. I'm really excited to show you guys this deck profile. Been playing this deck for quite a while and really comfortable taking this to a regional or YCS one day. And yeah, guys, I mean, I'm really excited. Feel free to test this out for yourself, guys. I mean, this deck is very consistent. I found different ways to maneuver Ash Blossom with this deck, so yeah, I'm really excited. You can play test this deck too. There's times where you don't even care about them ashing or branded. This is the main reason why I have it, and it's very consistent. I don't run the Edge Up package. The Edge Up package is solely for my only pure Despia. So if you want to check that out, go check out my other video of the pure Despia deck profile. If that deck still works, trust me, it can still work in this format. So if you haven't, go ahead and check out that's perfect. That deck profile is really perfect for that format. Today, it's still perfect for today. I recommend playing it. You don't need Bestials, and it still works very well. You don't even need Bestials. Trust me, guys. You can still play it without Bestials. Just check out my recent deck profile on my branded deck. It's amazing still. But for this, it's going to be a little bit more pricier. I like both. Honestly, both of them are. I really love both, but for this specific one, it has the Bestial package. They have their both unique ways of comboing. Especially this deck, it does actually combo, and I'm about to show you guys at the end of this video and what I mean by that. This deck is actually busted. So I've been playtesting this deck for a long time, and I'm very excited to show you guys this deck profile. So without further ado, let me show you. So we run a triple Aluber. Pretty self-explanatory. I explained this like so many times, so I'm not gonna even bother. One Tragedy. Tragedy is, again, the searcher of the deck. Pretty self-explanatory. Really good. One Ad-lib. People start cutting this. I don't know why. This is actually one of the main combo pieces of the combo I'm about to show you guys later on. So yeah, this is a key component of it, so I wouldn't take it out. You could, but it's up to you. Again, player's preference. But that's it for the Despia. And then we run a double Fallen Albaz. I took out the third one only because the deck is tight. I do love running 3, so if you guys could fit 3, go ahead and fit it. But honestly, like, I had to take it out, guys. I had no choice. The deck was too tight. I was drawing it too much at times where I didn't need to draw it. But yeah, this card's still pretty good. So yeah, two right now is perfect for me. I haven't had any troubles with it. But 3, I mean, that was a little problematic for this type of build. But yeah, but the Despia build, just pure Despia, run 3. It's perfect at 3, but for this build it's 2. Double Albion, this card's really great right now. For this build, for the other build, I run 1 for my other reasons I had in my other video, so check it out. 2 is good in this build only because you don't mind dumping anything at all. You can dump a lot of stuff, actually. There's a ton of options you can dump and recycle only because of the branded Retribution. This card's very the toolkit for this card is insane, guys. So that's why I do not mind having 2 at all. I don't mind seeing 2. It's still pretty busted in general. I mean, it's a dragon. You can also send it with other cards, even in your extra deck. So this is really good. Next, triple Macarier. I know people run 1, people run 2. I run 3. This card's still pretty good. Ash is still a thing, guys. There's times where I don't even go to Branded Fusion. I go to other monsters before using Branded Fusion. There's times where you want to use Branded Fusion last. So and then that way you have a Macarier. There's times where I use I had Branded Lost, I had Macarier, then I activate Branded Fusion, and then I use this against Ash. So it's really good. I run triple. You know, it's just in case. This kind of like protects your plays. Not only protects your plays, you can use it against your opponent, and you could also use it as an extender. So this card's like 3 things in one. It's really insane. I don't know why people are not running 3. At least 2. If you're not running a third one, at least 2. Not 1 though, guys. You need 2. At least 2 or 3 in my preference. But for me, I'm running 3. Right. So far, I haven't had any problems with it. There's times where I actually run 3 in a combo. So, but yep. 1 Cartesia. There's time I do want to bump this up to 2. It's really tight right now. This card's amazing, guys. I love this card so much. It's the reason why it's like what, $45, $50 right now. This card is honestly really, really good. So yeah, Cartesia just is crazy, especially with the new fusion monster that she has. It's insane. It confuses your opponent's turn. It's a tuner too, so that's gonna matter on the cyber. The next set is like cyber something, but yeah, this is gonna matter in the next set. So this card's really, really good in general, even as of right now. So yeah, this card's amazing. Triple the Bestial Rebellion. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. You could play one. It still works at one. You can play two. You don't even need a third one. To be honest, you don't even need a third one. You can just play this at two. Because it is a little bit too expensive. I'm not gonna lie. It's like $80 each. But you can play two. You can play one. Two would work perfect for you. Three for me, like it's working great. You know, it's really, really good. You do want to add Sarini, you do want to add your Bestial cards. You're okay even seeing it going second. You're still okay. I know you don't want to see this card too much. That's the reason why people cut it to two or even one. But it's okay. Like honestly, I'd rather see something than not see something. I'd rather play than not play. That's kind of my style of play. So yeah, I mean 3 is perfect. So yeah, this card's great. And then 3 Sarinir. Obviously, you need this card, especially if you're running the Despia Bestials. You need 3 of these. Dumps your branded cards. Double Magamut. Really, really good. There's another variation with Aluber and Magamut. Really, really good. But what I'm going to show you is just the Aluber and Lebellion, because that's like, the board is insane. But this is all I run, guys, by the way. This is all I run. I don't run the other stuff. I had to cut them because it was just consistency issues. But this is all you need. You can side the other cards. You can if you want, you can take out one Lebellion and put another Bestial monster, or take out several cards. Up to you. So far, this worked perfectly for me. Had no issues with consistency wise. If you want to ash my branded, go ahead. I'm still gonna combo and play off. So I mean, this have worked very, very well for me. So yeah, triple branded fusion, amazing card, great card, pretty self-explanatory. Does everything all at once. Triple branded opening, really, really good. Again, pretty self-explanatory. I don't really explain this card. People forget about the great effect sometimes. I don't know why, but it happens, and sometimes this be winning you games. Not gonna lie, they Regeki you, or they Regeki you, they dark hole you, they do whatever. Lightning storm. This comes through. People just forget about it. So yeah, funny. 1 branded in red. I do want to play 2, but it's too tough. I probably won't even think about putting this to 2. I'll probably think about Cartesia before putting this to 2. So yeah, just 1 right now. 1 branded in white. This card's actually really, really good. I recommend playing this card. It's another out to ash, especially if you get ashed. This is another way to play through it. So this card's really, really good, and people don't give it credit for it. So yeah, I mean, you can dump it off of Sarinir. You can add this card. The combo I'm about to show you uses this. So yeah, I'm about to show you why this card's really, really good. Last but not least, 1 branded Lost. Again, self-explanatory. I do want to play this at 2, but it's too tight. This card's perfect though. This card's amazing, amazing, amazing card. Probably the best card in the deck actually. Triple Allure Darkness. You do want to see your cards a lot more often, so this is why it's there. I do have 3 Mercurier, even though sometimes you don't want to banish Mercurier, sometimes you do, so be aware of that. This card's really, really good regardless, and yeah, I mean, I would not even take this out. This card's just amazing. Deck thinning, deck winning, right? Triple fusion deployment. You want to get to your Cartesias, you want to get to your Albaz. This card's not even bad. I don't know why people are like, if you're playing 1, just play 2. If you're playing 1 Cartesia, play 2. Like, no. You can still summon Albaz. And Albaz is a super poly, so why not play it? So this card's really insane. If I do want to see this card, I don't even care if I see both of them, because that means one of them could just be a discard outlet. So yeah, 3 of them is perfect. 1 called by, again, for Ash. I hate Ash, so pretty sure everyone hates Ash. Especially if you're running branded, you hate Ash. I do too, so I love this card. 1 Foolish Burial. That's for Tragedy. That can also be for Sarinir. That can be for a lot of different cards. That could Lebellion too. This can dump Lebellion to set up different plays. This card's really good. I would not recommend cutting this at all. Like, I don't have a problem with Foolish or Gold Sarcophagus. These 2 cards are really good. I mean, I don't know why people are cutting them. People don't give these two cards respect. Like, these cards need. I mean, I'll go for it. If you don't want to respect it, that's up to you. But I'm telling you, these cards are busted. There's a reason why they're limited. There's a reason why you play one. I mean, these cards are just really, really good, especially with this deck. I mean, these cards are just broken in my opinion. Last but not least, Super Polymerization. This card wins you a ton of games. This card's just insane. Your opponent can't respond. You just go about your day and just basically shake your opponent's hand. GG. I mean, this card's absolutely insane. So you play 3. Traps, Branded Retribution. Really, really good card. I see why people even want to bump this up to 2. I do see the reason for it. This card's really good. People don't give that much credit for this card either. I mean, they just dump it. There's times where you actually don't want to dump it. Sometimes there's times you just want to add it and set it. Because this card's really, really good. The negate for this card is actually really, really good, guys. It sets up a lot of plays. And people don't even know that. This card's crazy. This card's crazy. But yeah, I might think about it. But the deck's pretty tight right now. One Branded Beast. This card's good. I'm still iffy about this card, but this card's really, really good. Just the fact that it's a interruption during your opponent's turn. If they pop your branded loss, you can just get it back. So this card has its value, so it's pretty good. Last but not least, one Branded Banishment. Again, another super poly. There's times where you run out of resources like branded in red, and there's times where you're like, oh, well, if either you draw it in your hand or you just run out of resources, you do have this, and you can still use it. There's times where I use this instead of branded red. It just depends on the matchup. But yeah, in mirror match, this card's amazing. But yeah, perfect. And then for that extra deck, one Garura, really, really good. I haven't seen this card that much, but I'd still recommend playing it. Or if you want to take it out, go ahead, cut it out. I think it'll be okay. One of this guy, I'm not gonna pronounce his name. I don't really use him. I never usually use him that much. I just dump him. But he's really good. Searching Your Mercurier. One Titanic Clad. This is to finish off games. He can be 4,100. If you guys don't know how to get that high, go see my other video. A really simple combo, super simple, and it actually can help you win games, guys, especially in time too. You'll be surprised. This card's really, really good, unaffected. So by monster effects, summoned by the extra deck, it's really, really good. Don't sleep on this card. One Masquerade. I'm thinking of bumping this up to 2. Again, this extra deck's super tight too, but I'll probably bump this up to 2 down the road. I just need to see what's a cutout, but this card's really, really good. Yeah, I don't think I need to explain. This card's just busted. Double. I was gonna say triple, but that's my other deck. Triple of Albion. Really, really good. Again, for Mirror Jade to dump. It could also be for the I don't even know how to pronounce this one's name, but yeah, she dumps this one too. So there's different combos you can do now. So Mirror Jade doesn't only dump this; she could also dump this. Really, really good. But yeah, this card's really, really busted. I'm even thinking about bumping this card up to 2. Really, really good. One of the newer one too, Rinbrum. Again, like I can't pronounce anything, but this card's really, really good, especially with these 2 cards. These 2 cards, in addition with this deck, I think just made the deck into a whole other different level, especially with the synchros that are going to come out. This is going to take this deck to a whole new different level. So I recommend kind of investing on this, guys. This card's really good, and this card's really good. The negate for this card is good. Also, the tag out for this card is good. But yeah, trust me, these cards are really good. 2, Lebellion. I know, guys. You're probably like, what the heck is running 2? You should run 1. The reason being is because people always just want to get rid of this. They don't even let you like use it. They just want to get rid of this, which is fair. That's good. But that's why people don't see the second one coming, which is, again, it actually won me a couple games. Like putting this to 2 wins you a couple games, especially when your opponents start banishing your extra deck. This actually is very, very helpful to run stuff at 2. I mean, if you want, you can cut it and maybe put a second copy of Masquerade. That's up to you. Right now, 2's been working great for me, and I don't really want to cut it. I mean, your opponent's going to want to get rid of it, and you're going to want to see another one. So yeah, really, really good. One Starving Venom for Super Poly, really good card. Double Mirror Jade, self-explanatory, busted card, especially with Rinbarim. You get like three banishes at that point. One Chimera, self-explanatory. Really good card, guys. You have to play this card if you're playing this deck. Any branded deck, you have to play this card. This card's just busted. Proskinian. This card's really good because you use it to tag out. So you use her, and you can tag out and summon this, which is really busted. Because this can be an interruption. It can also win you games too. You can summon this. There's times where I summon this card, and I bring back one of their monsters, and you get attack per game. So this card's really, really good. You can use it for super poly. You can fuse their monsters. I mean, this card's insane. So you can use it to tag out. You can use super poly. There's a lot of things you can do with this card. So don't sleep on this card, guys. Again, if you want, go ahead, take it out. If you want to add another Masquerade or something else, that's up to you. But yeah, really good card. But yeah, that's it for the main deck, guys. Alright, guys, so I'm going to show you the combo right now. The combo, all you need is just these two monsters right here. So you just need a Bellion and a Luber. There's different variations to this combo too. A Luber basically by himself can give you a board. A Luber with any bestial monster can get you a board. But yeah, I think right now what I'm about to show you is like one of the best combos that I've seen and I played. Really, really good, and I'm about to show you guys right now. So all you need is these two cards, and it's gonna be a big board. So I don't know if I've seen any YouTuber post something like this, because I haven't seen it. If you have, I mean, I haven't seen it, guys. Okay, but I'm about to show you what I found out. Okay, what I figured out, what I've been playtesting through it. Okay, so these two right here, really, really good. What you're gonna want to do first, you're gonna want to kind of like bait an Ash Blossom or whatever card they have. Again, you start with 5, and if you have these two, it's great. So there's times where you don't even want to summon this first, because there's times where I'm like, well, sometimes I want to summon this first, but you rather use this first. So if you have these two in your hand, let me show you if you want to just go up a bit. All right, so then you're gonna dump this to your grave. You're gonna add Sarinir. So I'm gonna add Sarinir. All right, you're gonna add Sarinir, right? Okay. Now you add Sarinir. You're gonna summon a Luber, right? All right. There's a reason why you do that again, because you rather just dump the Lebellion to kind of see if they have anything. But now I summon a Luber. Or you're gonna summon a Luber to add the branded fusion. Then you're gonna use branded fusion. You're going to use the Albaz and the Mercurier. So you're going to use these two. You're going to put them in your grave. So these two right here. Alright. Okay. This is your hand, by the way. Alright, and then you're going to fusion summon the Rinbarim. Alright. Alright. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to banish the Mercurier, and you're going to special summon the Sarinir. Alright, the effect of Tri-Brigade Mercurier, you're going to add your Cartesia. So add Cartesia, which is Cartesia right here. And then you don't want to summon her just yet, okay? What you're going to do, you're actually going to use Lebellion. You're going to summon Lebellion by attributing the Sarinir to special summon Lebellion. Effect of Sarinir, don't forget, sometimes people forget about this, but don't forget about it. Effect of Sarinir, you're going to dump your branded Retribution, okay? And then now activate the effect of Lebellion. It's going to get you branded and lost. Okay. Now you're going to special summon Cartesia. And then what you can do from here, you're going to fuse Cartesia and a Luber. I don't know why I'm looking at my deck for fusion, but you're going to fusion summon for the one I do not know how to pronounce, but you're going to fusion summon this one. And then effect, you go chain 1, chain 2, chain 2 lost. You're actually going to add the dragon, the Albion dragon from your deck. So you're going to add this one. Okay. And then what she's going to dump, she's going to dump your Adlib. And there's a reason why you're going to dump Adlib. See, this is again, like the ratios. This is the reason why you don't want to cut this card. So you're going to dump Adlib, and you're going to add the Albion. And then you're going to use Albion's effect. You're going to dump Branded in white. And you're going to put this card in the bottom of your deck. And you're going to draw a card. Doesn't matter what this is, it's just going to be random, okay? Alright, now from here, you're going to banish your Retribution. You're going to add Branded in white back to your hand. And then after that, you're going to use your Branded in white. you're going to banish Albaz and Saranir. Okay. And then you're going to fusion summon your Lebellion. Lebellion's going to discard the card you just drew, so I'll just leave it face down so you guys know I discarded that card. Alright, and then you're going to fusion summon, you're going to use the Lebellion, and you're also going to use the Albaz that you just banished. You're going to special summon Mirror Jade. Okay. Now you're going to use Mirror Jade's effect. You're going to try to banish one of your cards by dumping Albion from your extra deck. Effect of Rimbarem, negate Mirror Jade, and then Mirror Jade will be negated, and it can bounce a card. I don't recommend you bouncing a card. Sometimes people bounce you could bounce the Lebellion. I've seen some people do that, but you don't. I recommend not to. There's a reason why I don't recommend not to, right? So don't bounce them yet. Effect of so this effect got negated. That means you're able to banish again during your opponent's turn. So then, all right. So then that's that, right? Now end phase. Now, so the end phase, you don't have to chain anything. You just basically can the effects will start applying, right? There's no chaining, okay? So effect of Cartesia, she goes back to your hand. Effect of Albion, you're gonna set the Lost. All right. Now from here, you basically have a lot of things to do, a ton of things to do. So again, during your opponent's turn, you can use Mirror Jade again. You could either, you can dump this one or you can dump this one to banish whatever you want. Again, you're going to be banishing twice anyway, so you're going to dump these two regardless. So you're going to be banishing two monsters. And what I mean by that, so you get to banish one already during his turn. You can get to tag out with this. You can also get a negate with this. So it's just a lot. You got a lot of interruptions. Again, if you wanted to, let's just say if you want to banish something, you can banish. You can use Mirror Jade, send something, banish a card on their field. You can tag out with this, summon Proskinian, or you can even summon the Masquerade. You can summon Masquerade or Proskinian. It's up to you. You can tag out her, summon Proskinian. Up to you. You could also use this, branded in red. There's a ton of options for you guys to do right here. You could add the ad lib. This is the reason why I had ad lib. You can add it to your hand. You can use this, Mirror Jade, and you can use the Lebellion. This is why I have the Lebellion. That way I kind of have the use for these two. You're going to summon the Chimera. So just make sure when you're fusion summoning that your opponent are not able to respond with Branded Lost. And don't forget to add Macaria, because there's times where you want to add Macaria with this card. If you have Macaria, add something else. But effect of Chimera, go chain 1, chain 2, chain 3 of Adlib. Or if you want, you can actually use this for chain 3. So you go chain 1, chain 2, chain 3 of Branded Lost. You can get Macaria. That could be your negate. Now you got a negate. You also got another banish. And then this can draw you one card while banishing 2. So you draw another card while banishing 2. And yeah, I mean, then you can banish again if you wanted to. Again, it's totally up to you. There's a lot of things to do here. Again, just from the one branded in red, it provided you a lot. Just from the 2-card combo from Aluber and the Lebellion, it provided you all this. So you have a lot to play with. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, for the combo tutorial. But yeah, guys, I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. I see the support you guys are giving me. Appreciate you guys' support. But yeah, if you haven't already, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, I mean, really appreciate the support, guys. But yeah, that's it for the deck profile, guys. And yes, stay tuned, guys, for more, okay? This is your boy, Donald John here, signing out.